telling you, we're the cast of Friends. All of our friends and us.
I'm Rachel.
Yeah. I feel like I shift between being like one of the guys all the time.
Yeah, I mean, at any given moment, it just depends on which room you're in. But I think that's true of everybody.
Well, I feel like I
Some
go
days
through
you're Chandler.
periods in my life. Like there was a time where like I was totally Chandler. The Ryan Wright days, I was totally like Joey.
You were like HBO's.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more like a Ross now. You've been like a real life Chandler, neuroticism,
Really?
discomfort.
Yeah, probably. More so in the past few years, but yeah.
I felt like growing up, you were the Ross. You're like the dweeby dude. People used to say I'm like Chandler all the time when I was younger.
I'm probably only Joey to like a select group of people.
Speaking of Friends,
Speaking of Friends,
The Walking Dead Friends mashup.
I really hope this doesn't.
I hope this
End
is
with a beat.
exactly what I think it is, where it's just the opening credits with the Friends song. Yes! Oh boy. Oh, no spoilers for John.
Yeah.
Chandler Riggs. Well done, Wood Creek Factory.
Wood Creek Faction.
Well, what?
Wood Creek
Sorry,
Faction.
my eyes are a little bit dilated. Faction.
okay. Faction.
Faction. Oh man, these
Some
guys
kind of
deserve more
suicide
subs. Those are great clips to choose.
Yeah, well done.
I feel like I want this video to get more popular because I want more of these.
I always enjoy these.
The opening of Friends is so delightful. They've always intercut it with the fountain scene that they aired with the pilot. I've seen Friends like a billion times. I'm rewatching Friends right now, actually. That's like my go-to show to just chill out and relax. I love Friends. My favorite show of all time.
Would you say like once every year and a half you do a Friends revisit?
Yeah, I'd say that. It's been like that my whole life. Yeah, my entire life.
Okay.
But I just love that show.
See,
And as I grow older, I get the show even more. And the more experiences I have,
Yeah.
I get the show even more.
I enjoy how much you enjoy Friends. You've shown it to me. I'd never actually watched it until you showed it to me, and you just thought like, oh, 90s sitcom, whatever.
There's more than that, huh?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. You know.
I think it like reflects life really well. That's what I mean by as I get older. Because when growing up, I just kind of viewed them all as like being in their 30s their entire life in the show. But then rewatching, I'm like, oh yeah, they're like season 4. They're still in their just late 20s. You know?
Yeah, it's like you watch them go through a bunch of situations you get into during this time of your life, and you just watch what 6 people who are really honest and upfront about their feelings would do together in the situation.
I feel like I learned a lot of the value of friendship from Friends.
It does give you
because
an
I started watching it
aspiration.
when I was 6.
Really? Oh wow!
Yeah.
So they really were your friends growing up.
Yeah.
For reals.
My dad hated it. Thought it was way too perverted. I was going to Catholic school.
Well, that's the thing. It's interesting to note how the show has aged, because it is a little dated in some ways, because things have noticeably changed culturally since then. It's an interesting time capsule.
I would love to do just an entire video talking about Friends.
I mean, why? What's stopping you? It's the internet.
Yeah, I can do whatever
I
I
mean,
want.
we're already doing it. The future is now, Grego. We could spin off a video into that and call it Joey.
The intro to Friends is bringing this full circle.
Oh yeah, the fountain.
The fountain scene, the intro to Friends is great. Every season they change up the clips they intercut it with when they're listing the cast members. Because that's the one thing this is missing, is there's no kind of fountain scene from The Walking Dead in any way. Where it's just the same segment they can just keep cutting back to. I guess they were trying to do that with like Jeffrey Dean Morgan at the beginning or something. But no, not really.
There's got to be a walking. You know, it shouldn't be the fountain. It should be that big Walker pit thing that season 6 is all about. Them they surround that pit for a while.
Well, what I'm saying is the show. You see them start off as these dudes who are single in their 20s and they just have adult problems. You know.
Yeah.
They have
a few wacky hijinks.
Yeah, it's like the B story is always wacky. It tends to be wacky, but then there's usually like something going on with the character that's like rather serious, and it's usually involving a relationship or career.
I always feel like the main story is a cartoon and the B story is a comic strip.
Cartoon?
Well, yeah, because like there are ways in which it is sort of like, to me, it's like a
It
live
can get
action cartoon.
serious, though,
No,
you
it
know?
can, but cartoons
Like
can do
when
that.
Ross
too.
and Rachel, when they were dating in the beginning, and then he slept with another woman. Like they kept it funny, but a lot of that got really serious and teary-eyed and
totally.
stuff. You know,
It's
I
definitely
cried on that show several times.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a dramedy in that regard. I finally started to get it. I was like, you know, after so many years, like you are witnessing some sort of little community relationship that it has endured. You do get to care about it more over time, and through that you can start adding more serious moments to your show because people care about these characters. Yeah, sure. If we gotta watch them deal with some shit, we'll be there.
Like the episode. Have you seen the episode when Chandler proposed to Monica? Did I show you that one?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I cry every time.
Every
time. Every single since the first time it aired on TV. It's like the commercials like totally revealed Chandler's gonna propose to Monica, but they just never showed her say yes.
Yeah.
So I remember watching that and crying in the living room, and every
boy.
single time it touches my heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they play it with such like realism, like they're really getting engaged.
Well, yeah, they that's what I mean. I don't mean cartoon like, oh, it's silly, but I mean like it is heightened, you know, like there is some ridiculous humor.
Oh, totally, yeah.
So like in that way, to me, it is kind of like a live action cartoon, but everyone is very invested in
it's like a
character.
cartoon about people.
Yeah, because they're all good at selling their lines, so it feels very natural, but it's all heightened, and that's kind of the magic too. Is it's a natural kind of unfolding show that has a lot of wacky humor. Yeah.
By the end of the show, though, they all grow into, you know, in case you haven't seen Friends, I'm not going to ruin it, but they all grow.
They never change. We wanted the same thing for 8 years.
The main things they struggle with are relationship and career, a very common couple struggles for people in life in America, especially.
Struggles
world.
living.
But by the end of that, they all had that taken care of. You know, each one of those, except for Joey.
Except for Joey.
They needed to spin off.
Spin that shit off.
But each one of them had that taken care of.
Yeah, it's true.
Bringing this finally full circle. The intro.
What Rick and the group bring to
no,
all this.
no, let me forget. But the intro constantly cuts back to the fountain, but they always change it with the seasons of where they're at in their life now. And then by the 10th season, it's kind of crazy when you're like, you see that footage of them when
side by side.
The first thing they shot when they all cast these motherfuckers. We gotta have an opening. Let's all have you jump in the fountain and have fun.
Every episode starts with here's where it all began and here's where we are right now.
Exactly.
You know,
it's cool.
It's cool. There's a lot of little creative juice to squeeze out of that orange.
I wasn't expecting this video to become a full-blown Friends conversation, by the way.
Hey, I know how much you love Friends, but you know what else that I know you're at least invested in is The Walking Dead.
Oh, John, why don't you get that shirt?
Why don't I get... Hold on, Greg. Keep them company.
All right, I'm probably going to throw in a jump cut. So, speaking of Walking Dead and Friends, two shows I love, actually. Yeah. Walking Dead. John, why don't you tell me where you got that shirt? I mentioned this in my review of the Season 7 Part B premiere, whatever.
Franco Tees?
Franco Tees. Show him the full shirt, man.
Franco Tees, man. Look at this. Look at this. Little Rick with the machete. Rick. Daryl. Daryl's cross, bro.
Yeah. So,
Sunday Funday every
go to their
day.
website or whatever.
FrancoTees.com. We should know.
I'll find the text and throw it in the edit. It'll be fun.
No, seriously, thank you, though, to those guys. They sent us over a couple shirts. They're pretty bitchin'.
I rocked that shirt when I did my review.
Hell
It's
yeah.
this cool shirt. If you're going to send us more shirts, I'd like them to be in black. Honestly, like, when we first got the shirts, we both thought they were bitchin', Franco.
Oh, yeah.
We both thought they were bitchin'. Seriously, we did. We were like, these are some pretty sick designs. The only thing that came across our mind that could be on con lists for us. Not really, but you'll see where I'm going.
Constructive criticism you didn't ask for in your shout out.
Was I would probably wear this shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And John would probably wear the shirt that fits me. They're two different sizes for obvious reasons. John is way fatter than I am. I mean, look at him.
Totally.
Definitely an XL.
Gotta start working out.
Let him have this shirt, but I got an email from you today.
Franco T. T no evil.
Franco T no evil. That's what it is. Did this ruin anything for you, John?
No, I don't. Well, you know, nothing that I didn't know happens already.
Well, there was a death that they showed, but I don't think you caught it.
Is it the one? Is it the big one? Because I caught that.
No, not the big one that everyone knows.
Okay, then no.
Where Glenn gets his brains bashed in.
And yeah, and the other guy
is significantly more brutal than whatever you saw there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm sure they're not gonna put that. This is Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. The network got away with what they showed just now.
I can't think of any death that I saw in this video that I haven't seen yet. So
He's
if
only
I
on
did see
season 6. What a bitch.
Oh well, people have already died in season 6. I'm not sure.
And he's also, but I know which deaths occur in season 7.
Okay.
I should
well,
stop
I didn't
talking.
I didn't catch
I'm becoming that guy.
I didn't catch it. I saw, a couple deaths. I saw, and Carl, I know about that.
Negan just kills 2 people, and he's never threatening again.
Yeah, just chill. Very, very
doesn't
dominant.
harm another human being.
Over assertive, but hey, he keeps his mitts to himself, and that's what's important. Personal space.
All right. Well, back to the Wood Creek faction. Thank you for sparking such a wonderful discussion. I don't think I've ever taken the time to share on this channel why I love the show Friends so much. I just think it's I think they're all written beautifully. The cast is just perfect. I just think it's the perfect sitcom. Breaking Bad's my favorite drama. Friends is my favorite comedy for sure.
It's a good little television pantheon,
It never lets me down.
header there. Like if you were a
They
boat
grow from
in Lord of
young
the Rings,
adults
they would
into
be the two
mature
guys.
adults. Except for Joey.
Except for Joey. But even Joey gets a little more.
Oh, he does grow, actually. Yeah.
He
in a lot of
grows.
ways. He learns a lot more what it means to be like a human.
Joey, to you we have afforded a special task.
This is going a long video.
It is.
Goodbye.
Cheers.
Wait. Subscribe to The Real
Tino
Rejects.
Evil.
John's Reasons to Jerry on Twitter and Instagram. He's a social media manager at Blumhouse and The Real Rejects. Blumhouse. Keep saying it wrong. That's why everyone's typing it in wrong and no one knows who they are because of me. I'm Greg Alba on the Instagram and Twitter. And no one requested this. I just saw the title and I said, I'm going to watch this.